We come here soon. We come here soon. Oh shit, I forgot my water. Don't worry. I'll go get it here in a second. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, guys. We have an amazing, exciting show today. Call all your friends and family. Tell them, yo, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast got an amazing show today. So here we go. Turn it up. Tell all your friends and family. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. Woo! Welcome, best friends. Welcome, world. Welcome, listeners, to another incredible, amazing, exciting Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Woo! I am your host, Ariel. Yes, I finally have some water. When I was pouring the water, I burned myself because I was in a rush, yo. I got a heated pot that heats up the water because I love hot water. I love hot water. I'm always drinking hot tea, hot lemon tea. So I was pouring it. I was like, I got to get to the studio. I got to get in the studio. So I'm pouring the water and I end up pouring all over my hand. But that's no excuse for this amazing podcast today. It's December 22nd. I'm your Latino heat. I want to give a shout out to all the millions and millions of best friends and listeners around the world. So let's get straight to it. We have an amazing guest, incredible guest. She is an actress. She is a pianist, and she is a singer. Let's give a round of applause. Get off your feet. Put your hoodie up. Put your hoodie up for our guest. I give you eyes. Woo!
Yay! Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the warm introduction, everyone.
That's what we do. We uplift and elevate. Thank you so much, Eyes, for coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, when you were introducing yourself, I was doing backflips.
I believe you.
Yo, Eyes, I love your face. What would you call that? Mardi Gras mask?
Yes, a Mardi Gras mask.
Oh my gosh. We do it live. We do it live. We do it live here on Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, the one and only. Believe that. Guys, before we get into our guest and all she does, you know what we got to do? We got to do the self-promo. Self-promo. Because that's what pays the bills. So let's do it. Here we go. Ariel, ENT.com is the best way to support me. Why? Because that's where my music is, and this is where my podcast is. All right, let's start with the music first. Here we go. We got 4 minutes. That's what my agent's telling me. We got 4 minutes of promo. Here we go. All right, we got the holiday album out right now. There's the Pretty Boy I'm Stunting. All right, holla at your boy. While you're there, you can check out my music, and then you go to my shop. Check out the shop. Check out the shirts. All right, thank you so much. They're selling out, guys. I think I got like 5 of each left, and they're going out. Book me online. I perform over the phone. People pay me to perform over the phone to call people and sing them songs. No lie. Book me online, guys. Book me for photography. I travel around the world. Portraits, events, headshots, quinceañeras, weddings. I'm your photographer. Hire me. I travel around the world. I got the podcast, everything there. arielent.com. Thank you guys so much. The YouTube, guys, is another amazing way to support me. The YouTube. Boom. There I am. 248 subscribers. We're going to the top, baby. Guys, hottest podcast right now, straight up. I'm bringing all the big hitters on this podcast. Believe that. All right, so here we go. 248 subscribers. Ariel ENT, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast on the YouTube. Grab the links and share it with your friends and family. Grab the links and share it with all your friends and family. That's how we're blowing up. Boom. Guys, another great way to support me. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. Boom. All right. Next thing, donations, donation links, Venmo, PayPal, Apple, all down below. Thank you so much for the donations because this is what I truly want to do for the rest of my life. The same thing playing my music. Boom. All right. I told my assistant to print me the prayer of the day, December 22nd. And he hands me this crinkled paper. I'm like, what have you been doing all day, Doc? All right, so here we go. Here's the prayer of the day. Thank you, God, our guardian dear, to whom God love commits us here. Ever this day and night, be at our side to light and guard, to rule and guide. And I want to say thank you, God, for having eyes on the show. I want to say thank you, God, for all the listeners, all the millions and millions of listeners around the world for listening. And I want to say thank you, God, for our perfect health, shelter, and food. Thank you, God. Glory to God. Amen. Boom. Guys, that's it.
Amen.
I tell you, the more we give thanks and appreciate God and be grateful for what we have, the more miracles and opportunities he puts us in life. Guarantee it. All right. So here we go. Let's, for no further ado, let's bring our guest in today. All right. Miss Eyes, tell us who you are and where we can follow you.
Hello, my name is Eyes. I'm a singer pianist from the San Francisco Bay Area.
Hey.
I have a link tree, linktree.com/Miss Eyes, MSEYEZ. You can stream my music, buy my music, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Miss Eyes. My YouTube is Eyes Pop Music. My Facebook is Eyes Pop Music. So, but you spell my name EYE''Z if for anyone who just would rather Google search me. So yeah, my link tree is linktree.com/Miss Eyes. That's a link to my Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and all the social medias that I'm on. I'm blanking out. So
no, I get it. You said that's linktree.com /Miss Eyes.
Yep, MSEYEZ, and there's links to like my booking site. There's links to like articles that I've done.
Hey, I found it. You found it.
Yay!
Woo! See,
I am
killing it. All right, let's do it. Let's bring it up. Boom.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and I'm on Sessions Live too, and I put that up at the top. Yeah, my YouTube, my Twitter, iTunes, Amazon, and just a support link. So if anybody wants to donate $1, you could do that. My music costs $1, and I prefer that. But for those who don't buy music, you could just send me $1.
Hey, why not? That's what I'm saying, guys.
Oh yeah, my merchandise is onto my Bandcamp. So eyes.bandcamp.com. I sell my merchandise there as well as music. So I actually have new merchandise that I just released on there. Some little handbags. I had some right next. Oh yeah, here they go. Some little bags. I actually gave some away for free. Yes. And I have posters and autographed photos, like Alex Mia autograph. Yeah. So yeah.
Tell us, what's Bandcamp? I've never even heard of that.
Oh, Bandcamp is they've been out since before, Spotify and all the bigger ones. But basically with Bandcamp, they send the money directly to the artist. So there's no real middleman. They're more legit, they're more honest. They're actually based out here in Oakland. Yeah, and it's just easier sometimes. Sometimes it gets difficult because they use PayPal, and a lot of times PayPal gets difficult.
Right.
But other than that, I like using Bandcamp. You can stream music on there, and you can buy music on there. It's just easier. For some people, and also I find it's easier to connect with the people that do purchase my music on Bandcamp, because you can send an e-blast strictly to the people that support you on Bandcamp, because I do have an emailing list, but they have one too. So, and you could just email them straight from Bandcamp.
Oh man. And tell us, what is Sessions Live? Is that you just performing live?
Yeah, so basically it goes to like a live stream. I might go on there tonight. So I can live stream either from my room, or if I'm at a show, I can live stream. And also you can donate. So what they do is like you can purchase a heart, and you can send the heart, or you could follow me for free. Their website is a little different from YouTube, what people are accustomed to. So when you subscribe, you're actually paying the artist $5 a month, which is something I did not know.
Wow.
When I was asking. Yeah, I did not know that.
That is sweet.
Yeah, but I didn't know. So I'm telling people it's free to subscribe, like it's YouTube, but it's not free to subscribe. It's free to follow. But it is $5 to subscribe. So once a month you get exclusive content. You get to see backstage info, etc.
What?
But yeah, but other than that, if you don't have the money, you just want to watch, you could do that too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And guys, remember, there's the support. So $1, $5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100. Let's go. Let's run it up. Hit that support button. Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Instagram, YouTube. Her Instagram handle is Miss Eyes. Miss Eyes. Miss Eyes. That's MSEYEZ. MSEYEZ as in zebra. I wanted to explain that because Instagram won't let me get in right now. They're acting up real weird, so I'm like, whatever. So that's what we'll do, guys. Go follow her Twitter, and the most importantly, this is my favorite. Hold up. Here's my favorite. Let me get it. Here we go. This one's my favorite. Here we go. Boom. The YouTube channel. That's Eyes Pop Music. EYEZ POPMUSIC. Eyes Pop Music. And you know what you got to do? Hit that subscribe button. Boom.
Oh, thank you. And I subscribe to you too.
Hey, thanks. That means a lot to me. I love it. Hey, what should we close out with? Go for it.
Sure.
Is that one of the songs you want to close out when we close out the podcast?
Sure. Yes.
Let's do it. Let me bring that up so it's ready. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Cool. It's ready. So let me minimize that. So cool.
Okay, cool.
Let me stop share that. All right. Let's get straight to it. I met you on Clubhouse, correct? That's where we met. And I was like,
really?
Where'd you think we met?
I thought we met on Instagram.
Yeah, well, we went to Clubhouse and then went from Instagram and then went to Instagram. That's what I bought. Am I wrong?
I thought I knew you before I knew what Clubhouse was.
Oh no, heck no. That's funny. You thought, man, you're tripping me out. Yo, so I found you on Clubhouse and I shot you a message and that was it.
I'm just now getting on Clubhouse. I've known you longer than Clubhouse.
Oh my gosh. No,
I'm not arguing with you. you sound like, oh, here's another argument. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to remember, because I remember the DMs and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. I went from Clubhouse to your Instagram and messaged you through Instagram.
Well, what room were we in on? Well, wait a minute. Well, we got over dang near 60 mutual friends. So.
Yeah, Clubhouse. Told you.
Well, I can't see them because I put my phone on airplane mode. Here, let me take it off. Okay, well, we'll get into that later because I actually thought I just met you on Instagram. I don't remember. What room are we in on Clubhouse? You probably don't want to say it, huh?
It was probably an engagement room.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was an engagement room, and I probably just pulled up and I saw your stuff, or you probably talked, and I just hit you up, and here we are.
Really? Dang. Well, it's nice to know that that's where we met each other from. It's just that I was thinking I met you off of Instagram. That's all.
Yeah.
Because I just started going to Clubhouse like maybe a month and a half ago.
Yeah, that's when we scheduled it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it's because you look familiar and you have a familiar face. That's why I thought we were. Yeah, because you do have that look like, well, I thought I've been knowing you.
That is awesome. I love that feeling. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
That's awesome. I love that feeling. All right. Let's get straight to it. Tell us, what is it about your music that you love so much?
I think that I give myself, since we're talking about myself and what I love about my music,
of course.
I think I give myself something a little different, like different as in the same. So I feel like sometimes in music, we leave what made it good in the first place. And it's like, I get people wanting to be different, but what's wrong with some of the good stuff though? And I feel like I still have some of that vibe, that familiar vibe of music. Like I actually use a melody. I actually use the bass line and I use chords. And it's like, it's not that I'm down in other music. It's just that what I like about mine is it's actually music. It's not experimentation. And that I'm gonna lie to you and say it's something else,
I like it. I like it. So you told me you're in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area?
Yes.
Cool. I've never been there. Have you been to Denver?
Actually, yes, I have.
Dang, that's cool.
I didn't visit, and I wasn't like being in Denver on purpose. But when you travel a lot on a bus, you're often get left in Denver.
Oh my goodness.
There's always a layover in Denver, and
Yeah.
that's how I've been to Denver.
Got it. Yeah. So I can't wait till you come out here and perform. I'll pull up.
Well, actually, when I saw you were from Denver, it made me want to think about that. Like, I might want to come out to Denver, perform.
You should.
Yes, I should.
Okay. And if you do, I'm going to pull up and take pictures when you're performing.
Oh, yes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take pictures. I might come out there just to take a picture with you.
See? Told you. That's how we do.
See?
That's awesome. And when I come out to San Francisco, I'm going to hit you up.
Yes.
No lie.
Yes.
I've never been there. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So let's get straight to it here. Tell us, what is it? Here's a good one. Who is your favorite music influence? It could be from when you were a little girl, or when you're right now.
Michael Jackson. Yeah. Michael Jackson. I have more than one. I want to say Judy Garland too.
Judy Garland. Okay, cool. Michael Jackson and Judy Garland. Wow. Tell me, do you have choreography in your music?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. Not anymore. Sometimes people think that I'm doing choreography when I'm just feeling the music. And that was like kind of embarrassing. That happened a few years ago. There's another artist there named Justin Lamas. He's a pop singer as well from the Bay. And then I did my performance and he's like, "Oh, you do choreo?" And I actually thought I did a bad job. So it's like, oh, geez, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. So I was like, because, I looked at the playback and I didn't like it. But it's just one of those things. Sometimes you get on stage and, you start dancing.
Yeah.
And it's not about, sometimes it's not about choreography.
No.
Sometimes the way I improvise, it looks like choreography because of the style that I'm doing. So it looks like I practiced it when I really I'm making it up. I'm just listening to the words and to the music. So it makes sense. So that's probably why it looks like it's choreographed.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you don't do it anymore though?
Not after that comment. Not after that comment. Well, it's just that I used to. So, I actually miss dancing. I miss dancing for real because I really had like a choreographer and, someone that was helping me. Because, I'm not going to choreograph every little thing myself. If it's just something small, I can do that. But if I'm going to choreograph a whole piece, like, no, I'm not going to do that. It has to be a professional. And it just got hard to find a choreographer. So, yeah. And then I took some dance classes a couple years ago. Maybe it's been 3 or 4 years now, but I took some dance classes and I was really behind. Like I just wasn't. It was ballet classes and I was just really behind.
Oh,
I was just really falling behind. Like not falling behind as in I gave up, but like falling behind is like we're doing a stretch and I can't even, And it was fun. And we did the partner dancing, but we were doing partner dancing to music that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Like none of the class wanted to do it except for it was just half the class did and the other half didn't. So we got to do the dance that we wanted to do for the last 6 minutes, and the class is like 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
Whoa.
And it's like, the last time I was in class, like I just walked out because it's like, we're gonna do the dance we wanted to do for 4 minutes. Like, nah. And I was really tired, and I left.
Yeah.
So like I still try to dance. I fell behind in that class though, as far as choreography.
Hey, you went for it and you did it and you learned a little bit and you're like, hey, fuck it. It's not for me. I'm out.
Yeah. And it's sad because the school got rid of the dance class, so I'm glad that I did stick it out.
Yeah.
Except for that last minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm glad I did stuck it out because who knew that the school was gonna get rid of ballet, even though that's like a real class. Like I could see it was a nonsense.
Oh, you'd be surprised. School gets rid of stuff now. It's just like, why would you get rid of it?
Yeah, it's like that's kind of part of education. Yeah. It's learning how to dance. And it's learning how to be social. Because think about it now. Now nobody can be social. And she was the one teaching us like to always wear gloves when you dance. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because now because she was like, I don't want anybody in my class getting sick. And she was teaching us right.
Yeah. Wow.
She was preventing us from getting sick.
Nice. That's cool. I'm glad you went out of your way and tried out ballet because I went out of my way to try tango. I tried 2 classes and I'm like, all right, this ain't for me. I can't.
Yeah, that was one of the classes she offered us too, is tango.
I couldn't do it. So I'm like, I get out. My brother is a tango instructor. And
wow.
Yeah. So he does lessons almost every day. And when he first started, probably like 6 years ago, I attended to his classes. And I'm like, man, I don't know how you do it, man, but this is not for me. But shout out to my brother. He kills it. He goes to competition. He goes out to San Francisco. I think he went out there last year or the year before for a tango competition. I think it was last year.
Well, I would love to meet him. I would love to meet him or take a class.
You know it. So when you're here in Denver, not only can you go see the nature, you can go see all these things. You can go do a tango class with my bro. I'll give you his info. Yeah, I'll give you his info when you come through. He'll probably give you a free class. No big deal. So
yeah,
that's how you do. Cool, man. We're getting straight into it. I like it. So tell me, what have you learned from your music journey? When did you start taking it serious? 2 years ago? 7 years ago?
Nah, I took it seriously when I was a toddler. No.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so what have you learned from now since then? Like, did you hear that did you learn like there's certain people you have to trust, you got to learn the business?
Sucks. It just sucks. Like I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Just learn that it sucks. Yeah. Because the difference is when you're a child performer, you were most likely born to be a performer,
right?
Singer, dancer.
Yeah, because what else do you know?
Yeah, and it's like the talent doesn't suck, the performance doesn't suck. It's the life that we live in sucks. And because what we do, doing what you were born to do is somewhat angelic towards a lot of people. People don't see it as something important. Just like when I was saying earlier, please buy my music, but I know you'd rather stream it. It's the same thing. People can't live without music, but no one wants to pay for it. It's the same kind of, it's always been that kind of an attitude. Just like I just told you about the dance class, learning how to dance is important regardless if you want to be an entertainer or not.
Yep.
It's just social and it's exercise.
Yep.
And it's just good for you, but yet it's the first class that got kicked out of my school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just what some of the stuff that I learned is it just sucks. A lot of people who make it in the entertainment industry, they have parents who can afford to have children in the entertainment industry. I don't care how hard they said that they've had it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. I'm not talking about making it. I'm talking about an artist who doesn't have the background, the appropriate family to do this. They'll spend whatever money they have on a promotion or on a flyer or getting their demo done, right? But someone who has the parents who can afford it, you probably did spend your whole check, but you have a roof over your head. You're eating plenty of good, healthy food. You probably still going out on a date. You're doing all these other things that cost money. But meanwhile, somebody who doesn't have a roof over their head, they spent their entire check just to record at a session for 2-3 hours.
Yep.
And most likely they're getting scammed doing it because they probably didn't get their files to their music. You know what I'm saying? So like it just sucks. Like it sucks because it's what you were born to do and you can't do it. And then it's like I'm not trying to be negative, it's just the truth.
And with all that being said, you know, after I see your work and all that you've accomplished, like you've jumped over fences, you know, to get where you are today.
Aw, thank you for saying that.
Yeah, so you like all that negative, you put it in the positive and look where you are today.
Yeah. Yes. I try, you know. I try. You know, like things, they do take time. I don't want to skip ahead to like other questions you might ask.
No,
but, you know, things they do.
We can talk about whatever we want. If this is
something that somebody wants to do, just know like it takes time.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say, like the difference is today is being on other people's platform versus your own. And it's like, I'm not saying the old days is better or the new days is better. I'm just saying that at one time you are your brand.
Yeah.
But now your brand is your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your Twitter. It's not you. It's you on someone else's platform. They can always ban you. They can always restrict your content. They can always take it down. And then you might feel hurt. Yeah, you might feel hurt because it's like, why are they doing this to me? Well, because they can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like in more of an older school, it was just you. Do people make it easier for just you? No, you're still going to have hurdles as well and blockages as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all great stuff right there.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, for me, like what I've learned in the like I've been in the music for 3 years here in Denver, or just playing music for 3 years, and then 2 years with this podcast. And like you said, like it's all performing is fun, playing music is fun, being on stage is fun. But like hearing, like just here for me, I know when I went to go perform at places or open mics and stuff, everybody had their own cliques. And like for me, I always just went there, like you said, I went there for myself, and I tried to collect. Dude, I would get venues to perform. They'd be like, hey, can you perform at this place? You're the headliner. You can perform 2 hours, 3 hours, or however long you want. And I'm like, I can't perform 2 or 3 hours. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get other artists to open up for me, right? So that's what I did. And you know what? I think I've had like 4 headline shows, and out of those 4 headline shows, I've only had like one person open up for me for those. Because here, like, yeah, I know. Like, it's so weird. They'll tell you, yeah, I'll open up. And then like a day or 2 days before, they'll be like, hey, I can't do it. I've had a time where the artist showed up where I was open, where I'm headlining, and he was supposed to open, but he didn't show up. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go perform. I'll play for an hour, take a break, play another hour. And when I see him coming in, and then I see him sit down, and then after my set, during my set, I see him get up and go. And then somebody comes and tells me, hey, you're that guy who was just here. He told me to come tell you that he couldn't perform tonight because his dad got in a wreck or something. I'm like, what? I'm like so confused.
He was just here.
I know. So like you said, like there's things that just suck. There's things that's just like, what? I get it. I know. I've been through it. And yeah, I get it. And so, but the performing and the people coming to watch you and the merch you sell, that guy not being there for me, I didn't even care anymore because I saw all the love from the people being there, and and showing support and buying the merch, I was just like, man, this is dope. I can, and you know what I realized? I realized that I can headline a show and I can play an hour just by myself, take a break and play another hour, and that's it. So that's what I learned. I don't even look for openers anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever. Let's just keep it going. But I get it. I get it. I just wanted to relate to you like how like I went through an
Yeah.
experience. What are your favorite kind of hobbies out there in San Francisco? What's up?
I used to make like facial scrubs.
Okay.
I don't make it anymore. You know, I live with family, so like they see me making facial scrub and they throw it away.
Uh-huh.
That kind of sucks. I'm not being a Debbie Downer again. I refuse to make this one a Debbie Downer answer. But it's like I used to make a lot of facial scrubs and face oils because I took a skincare class and
Yeah.
because I got sick and my skin started looking like an old lady. I was like, oh my God. And I kept going to the MAC counter and saying, what's wrong? I was looking at me like, if you don't drink some water, but it wasn't just that. I was sick. I had health problems that were not being diagnosed.
Yeah.
And so it made my skin look bad. So I took a skincare class for old ladies. And because that's what my skin was looking like, an old lady. and I started making facial scrubs. And the lady that taught the class said, you know, they make good gifts. You know, you can make them for friends or family. But it got kind of hard to actually give those away during the holidays, especially because people don't know what it is. Because with skincare, people really don't know some of the stuff that I learned. Like I didn't, but now it seems simple. Like because like I was kind of taught that oil on your skin is bad because I used to have oily skin.
Yeah.
But actually, people will always say, or people will act jealous when you have oily skin. Sometimes like older people, because people who have oily skin, they age slower. Oh. But when I got sick, I stopped having oily skin. My skin became very, very dry and dehydrated. So like I learned about the face oils, and at first like I was like, wow. But because I was being strategical, I said, okay, so I'm gonna stop using it X amount of time. I should have never did that. I started it, then I stopped, and I went back, and I found out that oils was clearing my skin.
Yeah.
Oil can clear your skin. So when people, it's like you always, growing up, we always get conflicting advice.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Yeah, and it's like on one hand, people say, "Oh, just put Crisco on your skin, or olive oil, or something like that." But on the other hand, oh, oil is bad for your skin or it's bad for your face. Yep. It clogs your pores. Yes, some do, but it's actually very good for your skin. Jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. Some people use coconut oil. In my class, she said she prefers us not to use coconut oil.
Oh, really? Okay.
Some people do. Yeah, but I never knew that oil was good for your skin, and it's been saving my skin. It's been healing it. So I kind of use that more as like a daily routine. Not every single day. I still buy stuff, but I gotta be honest with you, it saves me money. And you can also use rose water on your skin, which is, you know, it's new. I took a modeling class when I was younger, when I was a teenager, and I'm glad that I took this one because it's updating my knowledge.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Same
because it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, same as the ballet dancing and same as this. Like you're jumping into things that just open your mind more.
Yeah. So I'm glad I took the classes. Yeah. It's coming in handy.
Yeah.
You know, some of the food that we eat, you can put it on your skin. Avocados.
Yep.
You know, grapeseed oil. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. And I had really bad acne in high school. Probably from my junior year till like I'm 23 years old. I had acne like on my head and then on the side of my chin. And I was always so embarrassed. And then, and you know what really helped? And then I went to a dermatologist and then they started giving me, I remember it was called Different Gel. And I started putting that on and that was working. And then, And then I was like, wait, and then it started like burning my skin. I'm like, all right, I can't do this no more. Like my skin started getting like all dry and stuff. And so I researched more and it was like I was like, all right, let's research. And so I started looking like, hey, start eating more greens, drink more water, get outdoors more, but mainly eat a bunch of fruits and veggies. And ever since then, I started eating a bunch of more veggies and fruits and laying off like pop, partying, especially partying. I realized partying broke out my skin so much because not only would I be drinking, after I'm drinking, I would go eat and then pass out like 2, 3 in the morning, wake up the next day, just so bad and putting stuff in my body, alcohol, pizza at 2, 3 in the morning, falling asleep. Like that's not good. And so like I researched all of that and you next thing you know, your boy's all cleared up because I've been,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your skin looks cute.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, so that's what helped me out. Like I had to do my own research and just figured that out myself. But yeah, I mean, my skin was awful from when I was in junior to like college. I was so embarrassed. Oh, so embarrassed. I'd get zits
Well,
on my
I'm glad you're.
I know I'd get zits on my nose, on the side of my cheeks, and I was like, oh, but look at me today. Thank you, God.
Aw.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm just proud of you that you went out of your way to learn new things because a lot of people don't want to learn new things. They just want to be comfortable where they're at. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But keep it going, keep it going. And who cares if people threw it away? I wouldn't care. I would just be like, all right, it's not for you. I'm gonna keep giving it to somebody else that would appreciate it. You feel me?
Well, also when I'm making it and I leave some out, they throw it away or they put it in the sink, like because they don't know it. And it's like also too when I make it, I make too much sometimes, and also too like some of my recipes it cures. When I say cure eczema, it's like not like you use it once and it magically goes away. Like I had a boyfriend who had bad eczema, and I put it all over his body, but because he was always scratching and so uncomfortable. I was like, see, don't you see a difference? And he said, yeah, but he didn't want to keep using it. So, I made all of that gunk. I made all of that gunk for him because he got it on his arms, on his chest, on his face, on his back. Yeah. And I had it because, there's herbs. I was using oatmeal.
Yeah.
I want to say eucalyptus. But I was using green tea, lots of stuff in that gunk. I'm just calling it gunk.
If you ever get back into making these things, holler at me and I'm going to start selling them and I'm putting it under my name, but you're going to get a cut because I'll buy from you and then I'll grab it and I'll name whatever I want to name it and I'll sell it. And when I sell out, I want to just order more from you.
Oh my God, you're so sweet.
If you ever get back into it, because that's what I want to start selling product. Like, yeah, I got merch, but I want to start selling like products like chapstick, maybe like some lotion or I don't know. But yeah, if you ever get back into that and you're like, man, who can I sell one to or sell a few to, or who can I give to and see if they can sell, hit me up and I'll promote it and I'll try to, I think that'd be cool. I'm trying to find people like that. So, all right. Tell me, here we go. What advice do you have for upcoming artists?
I would advise that they listen to what we just talked about prior, because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But one thing that sticks out the most is lots of people give advice who don't have the proper experience. A lot of people will give you advice in the music industry, in the acting, modeling world, etc., but they're not doing it themselves.
I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, and
I see that too.
Yeah, because like my mom, she put me in classes when I was younger to be a pop star, you know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't give us the correct information. Like literally my mom gave you $1,600 and you won't tell me how to copyright my music. You're telling me I need to copyright my music, but you're not telling me how. You're telling me I need to publish my music, but you won't show me how. And it's the same thing, even with modeling. My mom spent thousands of dollars on modeling and acting classes when I was little. And it's like, I was trying to ask her, like, I have some, I usually keep some over here, but like, I have, like, we did the photo shoot, but I'm trying to get the headshots because in Hollywood, you always see the actors that give you these headshots that's got their name on it and it's branded and all that stuff. But I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And she wouldn't tell me. She would say stuff like, that's your responsibility. Like, first of all, I get that you used to talking to kids, but actually, this is literally why I'm here. See, I'm an adult now. So if I were to go back, I might be disrespectful, but it's like, no, my mom paid you $3,000.
Yeah.
You should tell me, A, what it's called.
Yep.
And B, how to get it printed. Because in a way, you're kind of supposed to be doing this. Even because I got to be honest with you, what I'm talking about, nobody knows what they're called. They're just called print. That's something I didn't know. That's something that comes with the business. People who print them for you don't know what it's called because it's just an industry standard. Everybody in the industry has one. There's no real name for it other than just a headshot or 8x10 or a card or something. Nobody knows exactly what they're called. All you're supposed to do is have one. Yeah. And for so many years throughout my teens, I had one headshot, one printed photo of me, and I couldn't let people keep it because, you know, that's the only one I had. And then, of course, people steal your negatives, etc. But it's like people will not tell you the correct information. Sometimes what people want to do, they want to teach you what they know and what they think a pop star should be or what they think music should sound like. Unless they are a trained musician, it's neither here nor there. What you need is to learn about your publishing, to learn about your copyright, to learn about these other things, because ultimately there's plenty of artists out here with no talent that's making lots of money because somebody did show them how, even if they showed themselves. That's the most important thing, because all my life people say, you're so talented, you're going to make it big. Like, it's so obnoxious. I get that they're supposed to be compliments, but it took me years just to get a publisher. And like, it literally did, because I was I have a learning disability. I misunderstand. I'm like, what? I'm thinking I have it, but I don't. And then, you know, times change, and then they start changing how they do stuff and all that. And another thing too is people will suggest you to get on BMI rather than some of these other publishing companies. Take the BMI. Take BMI because it's free. And I was under the impression that, oh, well, if these people cost money, it must be better. Don't think like that. If there's any advice that you want to take and me being pushy, making decisions for you, go BMI. Because even though you still, just because you're on BMI, that doesn't mean you understand everything. That doesn't mean you're going to get your royalty check, because it takes more. But the first step is getting on there. Shit. Sign whatever you need to sign, get on there first, and then do it. Because years from now, you will have publishing, you will have royalty checks, but without your name somewhere, they can't give it to you. So, you know, I'm being vague on purpose because everybody has their own life journey. Yes. But yeah, so it's everybody's gonna tell you what they think. And these YouTube channels, they're not telling you the complete truth. Some of them do. Some of them are irritated. They just want clicks and views. You know, they'll give you a little bit of knowledge, but the type of knowledge they give you is probably not for somebody on your skill level. If you're already signed and you already have your publishing, but you need help on how to get your royalty check, they're probably not going to help you with that. They want to be vague. They want to act like they know everything, and they don't. Wow. Yeah.
So pretty much know the business. Know the business. I got a book here. You probably heard of it. All you need to know music business, revised and updated.
I actually had a book similar to that. I think I had the earlier version. It was yellow or something. And you have yours is much bigger than mine.
This is the 6th edition, and this is back in like I'd say 2010.
Yeah.
But now there's like edition 13 now.
Yeah, because the digital age.
Oh
The digital age keeps changing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now that we're gonna get into NFTs and metaverse, like it's just gonna be like it's gonna be weird. Especially
Yeah.
have you heard about metaverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That's gonna be some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go here. We got a couple more questions here. We've already been in this podcast for almost an hour. So here we go. Here we go. What's the coolest accomplishment you're proud of, Eyes? It could have been
in the heat of this moment, me kind of venting my frustration to you about the business. Actually, I got to be an A&R for a couple of years with the music company, and I'm actually kind of proud of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually here's the thing, we get scammed so much as artists. Mm-hmm. I'm actually really helping. I really got to help the artists. Now, whether they accepted it or appreciated it, that's on them. You know, I was able to give a demo to someone who works with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five's manager. Like, I gave it to their manager. I got to work with other important people, you know, for another artist, not for myself, you know. I got to work firsthand at a radio station that was licensed by ASCAP.
Nice.
You know, I got to talk to artists and really help them. They feel like I'm a coach or something, you know, but I'm not. But, you know, it's really good. I got to see a star being born, like literally on stage. Like, I got to help an artist, like, and I got to see her like win a bunch of awards, you know, because she doesn't know what we do behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. You know, I got to see an artist win 4 awards and just become a star of an art. Now, whether that artist appreciates being a star or enjoys being a star, you know, that's her opinion. You know, that all we can do is help you get there. It's up to you to keep it, you know. But yep. I got to, there was a rap artist that I really liked working with last year. I don't think we're cool anymore, but back then I really loved working with him. He was so talented. See, that was what I loved, because some of these artists are talented and people just don't see them. He could really rap, man. Like, he could rap circles around. He's scared to rap circles around people. Mm-hmm. That's just my opinion. Oh, and I got to work with a gospel artist who I still talk to today. His birthday is actually in 2 days. Nice. Happy birthday, Arthur J. I'll reveal that one. Arthur J. Nice. He's awesome. You know, I got to listen to his music and come up with ideas on how to keep his name out there. So, like, I would say my biggest accomplishment is getting to work with other artists. You know, yeah. All of them don't appreciate it or take the advice given or the instructions, which sucks, because we're actually really helping them. The company I'm with, like, we actually really help the artists. You know, even with radio airplay. You know, and that's another thing. I got to help artists get on the radio. Like, with me, I've been scammed for so long in my career, but they don't get to experience that because they're with the actual company that's trustworthy. So I actually really get to see their songs being played. I actually, one time, like about 8 months ago, I went to the radio station they were playing, and I requested the song, and they played it. Like, they played it. I was like, I'll get that up next. I was like, what? And then they played my song after that. I was like, whoa, now that was a bit much. I wasn't expecting that.
That's
so, like,
awesome.
I got to really see them firsthand. Yeah. Not only being a fan, but also being in the business. You know, I really got to help them, help their career grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, you know.
See, you're doing big things behind the scenes.
Yeah, doing big things behind the scenes. I guess that's something I'm kind of proud of.
Absolutely. Yeah. Helping artists, that's what I like to do. I like to serve and help others. I like to uplift others. I like to, like, have you on the show and just share your story. I just love that. So that's cool. I can see that. Let's go here. We got one more question. And I just want to say this has been an amazing podcast. I learned so much from you. I feel like we've known each other a long time, and
Well, I thought so. I thought so because I thought we was already following each
so
other.
funny. So no, like this is cool. I enjoyed this conversation so much, and I could talk to you all day. To be honest, I could talk to you all day. Here you.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just want to be like, yo. I just want to learn from you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. I just want to learn.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Hey, I got one more question for you, Miss Eyes. Before I do that, I want everybody to make sure they follow you one more time. Let me bring up your link tree. I had it here ready. But we do it live. We do it live. Okay. Jeez. There we go. There we go. All right. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. Guys, go follow Miss Eyes, okay? She came in and kicked some butt. Here's her link tree. Link tree / Miss Eyes. That's how I found her. That's MSEYEZ. MSEYEZ. And that's how you can find her on Instagram, okay? On Twitter and stuff like that. Go to the link tree. She has all sessions live, Spotify, all the above, guys. Hit her YouTube. There it is. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, comment, share, save. Like, comment, share, save. Like, comment, share, save. All right. We're going to close it out with her new single. Go for it. All right. Make sure you always go for it. And that's very motivating and inspiring. So that's why I want to pick this song, because we always need to go for it and don't let fear hold us back. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to close it on that song. But before we do that, let's ask the last question. Eyes, I want to say thank you again for being on the show. I'm very honored. I want to give a shout out to all the listeners, all the millions and millions of listeners around the world. Thank you so much. And what else do we got here? Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys love yourself, love the animals. And the donation links are down below. ArielENT.com, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, guys. The donation links down below. 5-star review on Amazon, not Amazon. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify, guys. Thank you so much. I know. Just get a paper and rewind it and write all these notes down, guys. All right, cool. Let's get with the last question here, Miss Eyes. I appreciate you so much. Let's go. What advice do you have for anybody going through a tough time?
Oh, I was actually just going through a tough time, and I realized that sometimes it are the people that are closest to you that are causing you the most misery, and you don't know it because they're that slick. So if you're feeling like you want to give up, just take a moment. I'm not saying you have to kiss anyone's ass, but take a moment to yourself and just kind of leave the situation, and the truth will reveal itself.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You said take a time. Can you repeat that one more time? You said take time out of your day, you said?
Yeah, well, just take some time to yourself.
Yeah, time to
away from everyone. And, you don't have to tell anybody where you are, if you're an adult, just and let the truth reveal itself. Because what I've actually learned, sometimes people are very manipulative and strategic. They're so manipulative that they don't have to actually say anything to hurt your feelings. They could just make something look like a mistake, like they accidentally knocked over your cup, or but they actually did do it on purpose because they knew you were gonna get burned, and then that you would get up and scream, and then it would cause a bigger problem. Sometimes people that are the most closest to you
fucked up
are, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm just saying, what I had to learn was that sometimes people, they know exactly what they're doing. You're like, well, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Why did you put this lemon right here? Why did you do that? Like, you're asking basic questions because you think this person is your friend, but they're not your friend. They're probably not your friend, and they do know what they're doing. They're just smiling in your face.
Oh my gosh.
You'll never, and the thing is you'll never know that was because you still think that person is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You would never know that is what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because why would you? You would think they're your friend.
Yeah, so it's like, but sometimes you just need to know, like, you thought this person was your friend, even though that you known them since you were 5,
Right.
and you're 35, but maybe when you were 6, y'all weren't friends no more, and y'all just stayed cordial, and you thought, you thought you guys were still friends. Sometimes you never know. It's your best friend being manipulative, and
Oh.
it's yeah, and you don't even know. You don't even know. It's like, what are you talking about? He told me he was just getting the groceries when they were, I don't know, getting guns to shoot up the whole neighborhood. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to give like scenarios because apparently I'm not good at it right now, but sometimes it's your best friend.
No, usually it's the closest people in your circle.
Yeah. And it's like, I think that I finally learned that lesson now because I used to have a best friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, why she let my fiance hold her baby and I can't? Like, that happened a long time ago. And it was like, and years went by. I was like, she did that on purpose just to upset me.
Oh,
yeah. Like little petty stuff like that. But I think that because I'm having like more of a recent situation and I'm growing from it, I'm starting to understand that now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to understand, like, it's usually the ones who are smiling in your face. And you would think that because someone else is mean to you, they're obviously an enemy, that it's them. But it's not. It's the people that's hugging you and kissing you.
Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna end it there because that is just that is the facts right there. That is the truth right there. Look what happened to Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been thinking about him too. I've been thinking about him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, like, see what stuck with me with Jesus? He said that it's always people breaking bread with you that end up, turning on you. And it's crazy. So that's why I try not to eat only like that trips me out, dude. That trips me out a lot because he would eat with all the 12 disciples, he would eat with these people, and he always knew there's going to be one person out of his whole group that's going to turn on him. And he always knew that. And it's always a person that's eating at your table. And that always stuck in my head. And that's why I'm just going to leave it what you were just saying. Because, wow, you came and, oh my gosh, you came and kicked some butt, Miss Eyes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's been wonderful. It's so nice to meet you. And to be on your show.
No, I appreciate you. I'm blown away. I can't wait. Yo, I can't wait till this drops. It'll probably be like 2 to 3 weeks this will drop. But yeah, I'm super stoked. Thank you so much. We're going to close it with your song, okay?
Okay.
Word, let's do it. Let me bring it up right now. And after your song, we're going to close it off with my closing song, and then that will be it.
Cool.
Word, let me bring it up. Jeez, what an amazing episode. Wow. All right, here we go, guys. This is an exclusive new single from the one and only Miss Eyes, aka Eyes. Guys, go subscribe to her YouTube. That's Eyes Pop Music. Eyes Pop Music. Eyes Pop Music. Let's go. DJ, you already know what you gotta do. Play that track.
If you like what you see, then why do so many people hold back what they're feeling away?
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that you could do that.
Just live within the moment that you're feeling. So yeah.
Wow.
You like it.
Wow.
Baby, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. So yeah. You like it. Baby, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. You love it and you live it. Every moment filled with passion and consistency. You put in effort in every detail. Precious, your triumph day is coming. The moment that you finish,
This is beautiful.
Baby, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Crying, crying on my knees, I pray. I know.
This song's gonna blow up. Go for it. Go for it. Woo! Dang. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I got goosebumps from that song. Wow. Miss Eyes, guys. New single, Go For It. Oh my gosh. Miss Eyes. I am just stunned by that. That was amazing. Out of all the podcasts I had today, all the artists I had today, that was my favorite song of today.
Thank you. That's such a compliment. Thank you
Wow.
so much. You got such positive
You
energy.
tell me,
I'm so glad I could be a part of it.
Yo, you tell me, would you rather listen to Adele or Miss Eyes right now? I'd say Miss Eyes song right now.
Thank you.
No lie. That song is just incredible. Yo, I like at the end of the song where all the vocals were going crazy at the end. That was my favorite out of the whole song.
Aw, thank you.
And you produced it and mastered and mixed all yourself?
I didn't mix and master myself. I produced it.
Gosh.
The drum track was made by Jeremy Rimshot de la Cruz. And he mixed and mastered it.
He did,
but I produced it, and
but he did he mixed those vocals, right?
Yes, yes. And I was involved with the vocals, and I was a little too involved. I should have let him just do his thing, because sometimes as an artist, I get too into it, and I'm like, everything is telling a story, and I was trying to make the vocals tell a story at the end, and I think I should have just listened to him, because now we don't have the files. And I can't go back and change it. So
that's okay though. It's to be honest, this is my second time hearing this, and I got goosebumps. I didn't get goosebumps the first time. I got goosebumps the second time.
Aw, thank you.
So like it didn't even be like the ending was my favorite. I'm gonna go download the single. I'm gonna go show my girlfriend. I'm gonna be like, listen to this song, listen to this artist. She was on my show, so yeah. Oh man, I'm just so thankful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna call it, guys. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. I'm gonna tell the DJ drop the track. And Miss Eyes, if you ever need anything, promote me. If you need me to promote anything, or I can't wait till we do part 2 in 6 months from now, half a year from now, we'll do part 2, and I can't wait. So thank you so much.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care. Happy holidays. I'm going to tell the DJ drop the track, and we'll stay connected. Perfect. Here we go. DJ, drop the track.
Yo, shit goes hard in the paint, bro.
Awesome.
Liked it. Loved it.
That's it, guys. That was the show. I told you we had an amazing one today. Told you we had an incredible show today. Told you. Oh my goodness. We ain't playing. All right, guys. Ariel, ENT, POD. Woo! Ariel, ENT, POD. Shout out to my boy QT Dub. Man, he killed this track. Thank you, QT Dub, for this track. I'm forever grateful, man. Man, I can't believe it. I hope you're getting paid for this, bro. Woo! Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Miss Eyes. Came in the building, but she out, okay? Man, go run her up. Go pull up. Go show some love. You already know what it is here at Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. I'm out.